Hello everyone, and welcome back to Maytech. Today we'll be looking at removing and replacing the scales on a Victorinox Swiss Army knife. Now I'll be using the 91mm Spartan for the demonstration in this video, but the process is similar for most Victorinox knives with plastic scales. I'll be replacing the stock scales on my knife with these wood scales that I make. If you want to find out more information on these custom wood scales I create, I'll have a link in the description below. The scales on these Victorinox knives are of a clip-on design, so the technique to remove them will be to simply carefully pry them off. Now I've seen people recommend that you simply get in there with a small metal blade and pry them off, but I don't recommend that method as you could end up damaging your scales. What I recommend using are these plastic guitar pick pries that are used for pulling apart electronics. You can get these in a variety of places online, including Amazon, and I'll provide a link to them on my blog post for this video. The reason I like to use these picks is because they're made out of soft plastic, which makes it much more difficult to damage your scales with them. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to remove any accessories that are in your scales, like your tweezers and your toothpick. Now take your plastic pry and insert it between the scale and the metal liner, just like this. Very slowly, start working it around the liner, wiggling it as you go. Eventually, your scale will pop off, just like so. This might take a few tries your first time, as some scales are on there very tight. Once you have the scale on one side removed, simply flip the knife over and repeat the exact same procedure on the other side. Once you get both scales removed, you can install the new scales by simply lining up the compression button holes and pressing them on very firmly. Now, depending on the scales you're installing, you may also need to use a bit of glue. I recommend using a few small dabs of thick CA glue if glue is needed. And that's it. That's all there is to removing and installing new scales on your Victorinox knives. If you have any questions about this, please make sure to leave them in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure to do so and hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to find out any more information about my wood scales, I'll have a link in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all again next time.